We're live. Hello, everyone. I'm back. I did a live yesterday and I'm back again. And no, not yesterday. Anyway, I'm back. We're back. We're back here to explore something again. And this time it is why energetic bodies have more fun. And my name is Katarina Valentin, and I am joined by my friend Kamila Dulota. So welcome.
Hi.
Hi. So where should we start? I want to talk about just like laying the land by explaining why we even talk about energetic bodies.
Yeah, I have my first question. What does it mean energetic bodies? It means not physical body, or what do you
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. Well, I mean, you can look at it in many different ways. So one is everything is energy, and that's not metaphysical. That's really like that's what science says too today. Like everything is energy, and our bodies are just energy that has solidified themselves for this moment into this physical form. That is really how we experience the world. So
Mhm.
that's one part of this being an energetic body, because it's made out of energy and it's actually always in motion. Since it's only solidified itself like temporarily, it's actually changing all the time. It's literally always moving. And then
Mhm.
the other part of energetic body is that we are not just this physical body that we can see. We're also our energetic bodies that can be quite far away from us. That's why you perceive somebody when they come up and stand beside you way before you actually physically feel them or see them. You often can perceive their energy. You can perceive their energy body basically coming
Yeah.
closer to you. So that's another way of looking at energy bodies. And so for me, it's really like one of the fundamental shifts was when I realized that my body isn't like physical, like a machine, like something that has, something is wrong now, we fix it, we screw it together here. The body is literally energies moving the whole time.
Yeah, when you are talking about it, that reminds me that when I received my first Access Bar session, it was 2 years ago,
Yeah.
18 years ago.
It was 2 years ago, yes.
Yeah. And I felt that I lose like 1,000 kilos during
Mm,
the session, and this is exactly what we think. Of course, I was thinking that this session was amazing. This session was amazing,
yeah.
but truly, my that body showed me how it can change when I change the energy around
Yeah.
something.
Well, one of the things that I always loved about the Access tools is that they're all about energy. Like all the tools that we use in Access about energy, and all the body processes are energetic. It's energetic body processes. And right when I started to facilitate Access classes, there was this whole new awareness that came up, or a new way of looking at things, which was the difference between acoustical bodies and electrical bodies. And not now from the science sense, but really from, if we look at it, when we are in this reality that's based on matter, energy, space, and time, that reality is also based on right and wrong, good and bad. And it
Yeah,
means everything goes like between the polarities of right, wrong, good, bad. So it keeps you stuck into this electrical wavelength where you continuously have to decide and judge everything. And the acoustical wavelength is really who we truly are. If we go back to where I said like our bodies are continuously shifting and changing, our bodies are a frequency, a wavelength. And so that acoustical wavelength, that is continuously moving. And when you had your bars run, you actually return more to the acoustical wavelength you are, and you don't have to hold on to all the things that you've solidified in your body with that, electrical polarity based reality, and you can let that go, and it gives this sense of lightness and a movement. And that's really one of the reasons why energetic bodies have more fun, because there is a continuous sense of change and shift and movement, and there's way more possibility in that than this electrical good bad right wrong, good bad right wrong.
Yeah, and also I remember that when after this session, I had some situation with some man who was screaming at me, and before this session, I would feel bad, wrong, what I did wrong, that he's screaming at me. But after this session, access bar session, I start to laugh, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm totally different person." I know Kamila Dolota. I know me. I would be sad, but right now I'm laughing. Wow, something changed, totally changed with me. Wow.
Yeah. And that's really, I think, sorry, I'm going to make sure nobody else calls. Mm-hmm. So that's actually such a good example. Again, if we go to, there's so many reasons why that shifted for you. So, but if we go with the energy of it, it's if you're not having to put that intensity or that yelling into this, right, wrong, good, bad, which makes you very solid and you have to hold on to everything. So then you can actually, if you're being an acoustical frequency, an acoustical vibration, if you're being an energetic body, you can allow yourself to receive whatever comes at you. Intensity, yumminess, like all the things, and you can receive it and allow it to go through because you don't have to hold on to it. You're a moving wavelength. You're not a solid wavelength that has to stand there. And it makes way more difference than we think, because it allows us to receive so much more, but it also allows us to, like you say, not handle, but actually be with all these different energies that come at us in life without having to react to them or resist them or align and agree with them, because this way of being has this flow. And it sounds a little airy-fairy, and it really isn't, because you've all been there. Every single one who listens to this know the times when you've been this flow, this vibration. We all have. When we're kids, we're at way more. Like when we're kids, we have way more, most of the time, of this like flow and play, and I'm going to go and do this and then that, and of course I'm going to have an ice cream, if it comes. So there is this, if you allow yourself to recall that sense, when things flow, when things just come to you, that is you. That's you having the energetic body, the acoustical vibration. And that's also when we can change our bodies so much more in ease, because we don't have to cram our bodies into that, that electrical. I like doing this. It just gives such a different sense.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, this is amazing. So, yeah, what would it take to have more of that? What would assist?
Yeah. Well, and I think that one of the greatest way is really to start recognizing that you have had it. This is not something you've never experienced, and then you can turn it up. So there's a difference to, first acknowledge, okay, I have been this. I'd like to have more of that. And you can start asking for that. And then different things will show up, like having a burst run. Having a burst run is a great way of allowing yourself to get more access to your energetic way of being, your acoustic way of being in the world. So are the access body processes, or the symphony of possibilities, the modality that we use for off-body energy in access consciousness. Like, they're amazing ways of learning that you can choose your energetic state, basically, and you can choose to move energies, shift energies, and we all have this capacity. We just haven't been trained in being it. It's not really doing it. It's really choosing to be it. And that also takes practice.
I would love you to say a little bit more about the symphony session. What is it? And because this is such a such a magical tool. I think that there is maybe very difficult to even explain, but can you try it, please? Say a little bit about Symphony?
Yes, I can. And I think it's so if we look at if we start with the body processes actually, just
Okay.
first. So the access body processes are energetic processes that are inviting energies that both exist in the body already, but also energies that never existed before in the bodies, like new energies. And it's often two bodies actually interacting. And it's hands-on. You put your hands on the body, your body touches somebody else's body, and there's this co-creation between the bodies, the universe, and these energies. And it really is an amazing alchemy that occurs with those bodies and in the room. And
Can
then
can I say something?
yes, of course.
Because this also reminds me something. Before I was separate from the people before access, and I even have so intense this intensity with my body when I was standing next to someone. After access body processes, right now, I'm amazed. And I truly love to be around the bodies.
Mm.
The,
Oh, we
the
have to go there before we go to the symphony, because this is so when we're still in the electrical, like when we're functioning as an electrical, it also, when we're trying to keep ourselves very solid and in the specific form that we decided is the form we're supposed to have,
yes,
it's very, we need to create walls around us. We become this autonomous thing. Well, once you start allowing energies to play, interact, you actually allow for a more simultaneity of gifting and receiving with all bodies around you. And it creates this communion where you actually, instead of trying to avoid and keep yourself as a solid thing that you decided you are, you enjoy having all these different energies, because you don't have to hold on to it. They can come in, you can contribute whatever it can contribute, and then it actually flows through. It's again like those energies are also a flow. It's an acoustic flow. They don't stay, they don't stick to you. They don't like, oops, now I'm like this energy. And that makes our world bigger. It makes our whole interaction and engagement with the world changes when we're willing to receive energies as well as gift energies. So that's simultaneity, because it's not just you standing there, Kamila, and receiving. It's really you gifting, because the simultaneity of gifting and receiving is really the natural state of who our organisms, our sensorial organism, would like to be.
Yeah, amazing.
And then let's go to the symphony, because that's so amazing. I mean, it's a long story on its own, but it's really tricky to explain something that's so natural and yet so mysterious at the same time. It's a modality that's developed by Dr. Dane here. So it's a modality that actually didn't really exist here until 10, I think 10, maybe 12, maybe 16, like let's say 15 years ago. It started to kind of be developed, and then I mean, the way that in the beginning it was only Dane that facilitated symphony sessions, and today we're probably a few thousand people that facilitate symphony sessions around the world. And for me, the symphony is really where you are playing with the universe. Because here you have this body that you're giving a session. You have this body, but you also have this energetic bodies that come with this body, this physical body, the energetic bodies, your physical body, your energetic bodies. And then you have the whole universe as your co-facilitator. And that's really where it's not logic. It's not like, now I'm going to go and fix this. It's really, you go on like a walkabout into an adventure of what can we open up here? What can we open up here in this session? Because it's not you healing somebody else. It's really like going together with somebody else and exploring what possibilities. It's a symphony of possibilities that can open up energetically. And the way it feels like, it's different for everyone. And it's often different from time to time as well. The best way, somebody described something to me the other day when they said that it's like I can sense the sunshine inside an Italian tomato. And I'm like, oh, that's such a good description. I can sense the sunshine inside an Italian tomato too. But the symphony is really like afterwards, you can sense the symphony is like the sunshine inside. And it doesn't always feel good. It doesn't mean that the sunshine is always sunny. It's more that it is that sense. It's like undescribable. It's just there. And something is shifted. Something has changed. So, and I would say the main thing with the symphony is that it so empowers people to actually get the sense that I am energetic. My body is energetic. I can actually facilitate energy. And that empowerment changes everything.
Yeah. And I remember when I first time was I was being my symphony session. It was the first time when I realized that I am part of something bigger. And this hugeness of this abundance of the universe is so caring, so gentle, so gifting to me. And this is amazing how universe would love to provide everything for us.
Yeah. And it can also totally shake us, because if we look again back to the electrical and acoustic, since we talked about that in the beginning. So if you're very protective, defending your electrical reality, your good and bad, right and wrong reality, and then you're in this session and somebody says, well, you know what? You don't have to be this anymore. This is like, it really can be very provocative if that's your story, if that's your all your personalities are attached to this particular reality that's like judgmental reality that most of us have grown up in. It's not something that's wrong with anyone. It's just that's how we learned this world function. And if you're there and you're suddenly like, you get that energy that Kamila described and you're like, what? No. And then that actually then shakes the whole foundation of what you built your life on. Just that awareness, like you're saying, that sense that I'm part of something much bigger. I'm part of something so much bigger than I could ever imagine. And it's in me and around me and with me. So yeah, it's an altered sense of consciousness that is possible to perceive, receive, and that does shake, that shakes our conclusions, decisions, judgments that we have about ourselves and the world. And that's part of the beauty and part of the gift.
Yes. And we have some invitation for all of you.
Yes.
Not all of you, but
many.
Maybe, who knows? If you would love to try it, this amazing adventure with the universe, with the energies, and even with us, what we are truly have access to, this Sunday, you can try it in Warsaw. Come to Warsaw. You can fly all over the world to Warsaw. We have 2 hours just opening, not opening, this is the introduction.
No, this is the introduction to the symphony. Yeah. So if you go to Warsaw, you get to play with this in person. You get to actually try to do a session. Kamila will be there and facilitate you and assist you. I will be online. So I will actually talk even more about energy and even more about the Symphony of Possibilities energies. And then, and then you can also, if you like, in Warsaw, you can also go and swap body processes. So if you're in Poland, you're like very set. And if you would like to play with this even more with me, I am coming to Poland to do a 3-day body class where we're going to explore these body processes. And I'm also coming to Poland, Warsaw again. The day after, I'm going to do a 1-day opening of the symphony class. And that class is, I mean, 1 day, what can you do in 1 day? But it's like a billion years, because somehow the symphony like expands time and space. So you really like over those 4 days, you get this whole journey of both body, energetic bodies, and the symphony energies. And please, if you're in Warsaw, come and try it before, because we're going to do both. When is the body thing? When is the body swap?
13th of February.
Right, the 13th of February. So you could come and join, and then I'll be on talking about dating your body, which will be fun because it's energetic.
So please remember, this Sunday, 25th of January, come to Warsaw and we will play a little bit with the symphony session. 13th of February, this is Friday, you can come, you can try some body processes, and we will talk about dating your body. And March 26, 27, 28 and 29 of March, Katarina is coming to Poland with 1-day opening of symphony class and 3-day body class. Come and play.
I love that you remember all those dates and just like managed to do that. Thank you so much. I could never have done that. So, and if you're on here and like you really would like to, just actually play a little bit with the energies of your body, there are such simple ways to just start. So just we have like tiny bit of time left, like half a minute. So just put your feet on the floor. Like for a moment, I mean, they may already be on the floor, but notice your feet on the floor. Notice the floor against your feet. Just like create that like connection there. And then you put your hand somewhere on your body, like on your stomach and over your heart. So basically you're touching your body in 3 places: the feet, stomach, and heart. And then you just ask for the restoration of communion with earth to run. It's like super easy. It's one of my favorite, really easy, really quick body processes to get me going in the morning. So restoration of communion with earth, please run. And then you pull the energy of the earth through your feet, up through your legs, through your thighs, up through your stomach and your hips, and all the way up through your back, out into your invisible wings, through your heart, all through your arms. Just keep pulling the energy of the earth, and then out through the top of your head. And then allow that acoustic wavelength to keep going. All of nature, all of earth is an acoustic wavelength. So here we go. We're basically pulling that acoustic vibration, that acoustic wavelength through our feet, up through all of our body and out through our head. So we're not keeping it, we're just allowing it to go through our bodies even more. You can turn it up. The earth has so much energy. It's not like you're taking it, you're giving it back to the universe. It's all going around, but the earth has so much energy. So take a little bit more. Allow yourself to receive more, which means that you gift more. And take a deep breath in and just allow that vibration to be in your body and enjoy it for the rest of the evening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And so if this is, it can be so easy because
Yeah,
it's so easy.
it really can be that easy. Thank you so much, Kamila.
Thank
I'll see
you
you on
so
Sunday.
See you on Sunday.
Bye.